Don't get a travel insurance if you are ready to meet your maker. Yabona wena, if you are ready to meet Smagade, don't worry about taking travel insurance. But let me tell you what the danger is for those of you who are not ready to meet your maker. When you travel, anything can happen, and we often take it for granted because you are thinking, no, I'm probably going to a country that I'm familiar with. There's no need for me. I do that sometimes, There's no need for me to be taking insurance here. Nothing can possibly happen. I've been here a million times, And also sometimes you rely on the fact that some countries, especially like Schengen countries, they make it mandatory for you to take an insurance before you travel. And that's the only time you actually take insurance when you travel. But let me tell you what the danger is. You know what the danger is? The danger is those third world countries. Those third world countries don't require you to actually take an insurance when you travel. But if anything had to happen, if anything catastrophic had to happen, especially in those third world countries, you'd be in shit. You probably possibly not make it back alive. Because some of them won't give you the medical assistance that you need, or won't even actually care for you as an immigrant, They won't prioritize you as an immigrant to get, the proper medical assistance. Do you know what I mean? So, and when you are just thinking, I'm just going on a holiday, it's just a holiday. Nothing could possibly happen in a holiday, I'm just going to be relaxing. It's a holiday. So many things can happen that you didn't, plan for or foresee. I've been on the phone for hours with a client who I booked I actually planned a whole trip for them to go to Bali. It's a mom and a daughter. The mom is about almost 70 years of age. They went on a holiday together. And luckily, I insisted that they get an insurance. I insisted because I thought of the age of the mom, and the mom got hit by a motorbike while they are in Bali. And now she has to be air ambulance lifted back from Bali to South Africa. Can you imagine the costs of that? Because a whole medical team has to come from Bali on that ambulance with her to South Africa to ensure that she makes it back to South Africa alive. Can you imagine just the cost ramifications of all of that if you were to do it out of pocket? If you had not prepared yourself in terms of taking an insurance before you travel, Yes, in most cases it doesn't happen, but you just never know. You just never know. So don't make that mistake of actually getting on a flight and going to a foreign country without making sure that, you have insurance should anything happen to you, because it can be very costly as well. In other countries, to actually get medical assistance is costly. It will cost you an arm and a leg, On top of that, you could probably not get the proper medical assistance that you need. Unlike in South Africa, whereas, if you were to get into an accident as a foreigner in South Africa, you would 100% get proper assistance in terms of medical, medical, provision. You could waltz into a hospital as a foreigner and you will get help. And you are not guaranteed that in other countries. So don't make the mistake of actually not ensuring that you have insurance when you leave the country.